It's a multi-month hackathon. We will have a judge on that panel, TBD on who it will be. But essentially, it's a hackathon targeting Web 2 developers to build on Web 3. Upland has a very nice SDK that allows a developer to build a game and leverage all of the components that Upland built for their metaverse. So, for example, their fiat on-ramps, their NFT minting, which mints NFTs on EOS, their resource management, their account recycling, or the account just system in general. It allows a developer to tap into all of that without having to build it themselves. They really just build the game components, which are not related to a blockchain. But underneath the surface, they very much are building on top of EOS, because everything that runs through the SDK runs through Upland, which runs through their Upland smart contract on EOS. So all of the, like I said, the NFT and digital assets leveraged in-game, regardless of the type of game, would leverage EOS. So we are a co-sponsor of the hackathon alongside FIFA World Cup, the Women's World Cup. So we're the two sponsorship partners. So we're contributing to the overall prize pool. I think we'll be doing more and more with Upland over the coming forever. They are obviously the top application on EOS and a top 5 dApp across all blockchains. So there's just lots of opportunity to work with them. And this hackathon is step one of that budding friendship, let's say. We spent a lot of time with them, obviously sharing the booth. We got to spend a lot of time with one of their co-CEOs, and then their other co-CEO was in Paris, met with Eve and Patty. So yeah, Upland, lots to be excited for. They have a lot of things that they're building also, and even some of the stuff that they've already built. I was made aware of things that I didn't even know about that was really interesting, different functionality that they've built that is very useful to any developer, whether they're building a game or anything on a blockchain. There's different components that they discussed that I think are worth following up on from a technical standpoint on how certain things have been done. But that's in a nutshell, the hackathon, just a way to onboard developers, always trying to attract developers. Educated the Upland team on Pomelo, for example, because technically a project building on top of the Upland metaverse is building on EOS, because all of the NFTs, all of the resources, all of the CPU, it's all happening on EOS. So by default, like project building through this SDK is building on EOS. So let them know more about Pomelo because they're aware, but not as aware as they are after having an hour-long conversation about it. And I think there might be some potential in the future. I know Daniel's brought up the categories idea for having a GameFi category or having like a Telos category or some other chain category based on other tokens, for example. So I brought up some of that with them. So maybe one day in the future, if we have buckets for Pomelo matching, we could do like Upland funds, a bucket for specific developing in the Upland metaverse and having those go through Pomelo sometime in the future. I think there's opportunity there, but obviously those features need to roll out first. Yeah, Upland's great.